I'm Carolina Lewitt. I am the CCR teacher for 3rd through 5th grade over at Hortons Creek Elementary School. I saw your job posting and it really made me reflect as a teacher on what technology I use for curriculum. And I realized that I only use technology for tools and resources for my students. I use Seesaw to have them post things and monitor their growth. I have them record themselves for fluency so they can see growth there. I use Google Classroom to assign kids tasks or assignments, and the only one I really use is ReadWorks. That's the only one I've really found to use that's helpful to me in everyday teaching for CCR. And so when I saw you running records app, it really kind of got me thinking on things that your app has that ReadWorks doesn't. And so I wanted to analyze that. Some things that are beneficial: it records the students' voices, which is so convenient for teachers. We can have them all do it at the same time and then go back and listen to them individually. So it saves time. We can really sit down and analyze their reading, helps us reflect on what we need to give our students with better instruction, which is just fantastic. I really like that it records the amount of errors, it records how many errors, it's personalized. It allows us to give each individual student a different reading passage based on what they need, based on what their reading level is, rather than a class size. It gives us great data. We can export the data. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Some things that I would suggest are allowing teachers to choose the reading level systems. So Wake County uses Fontes and Pinnell, and you guys use Lexile. And so I had to go to a conversion chart to figure that out on what number it is, just because I'm not familiar with Lexile. Another thing I would suggest is for kids with dyslexia or visual processing, when they see a whole paragraph or a few paragraphs of a reading passage, it overwhelms them and they can't do it. So maybe having an option for kids with visual processing where there's only one line of text at a time and they can just kind of like click over for the next line. Obviously fluency is impacted by that, but if they don't have it, comprehension is impacted. So it kind of just depends, and it's always nice to have that option. Something else that I would suggest is giving questions based off skills, because we teach comprehension skills like inferencing, comparing and contrasting, cause and effect, things of that sort. And so maybe having some questions in there that are categorized based off of skill so that I can give my students an opportunity to show their comprehension and show using those comprehension skills as well. The last thing I would suggest is really just the answer choice page where they choose an answer. They kind of have to scroll to see all those answers, and so that can be distracting to my SPED students sometimes as well. So anyways, that's my analysis of reading records, and I hope I get the opportunity to work with you guys this summer. Thanks.